Good morning, students. I'm Amitabh Ghosh from Great Mission Public School, Himmatpur Block, and as you know, I'm teaching you Information Technology course code 402. Student, I hope that you have seen my session 7 video. Based on that video, we are moving ahead to the new chapter. That chapter says about create, modify, and format chart. Means in this video you will see what is a chart, why there is a need to create a chart, how to format a chart, what are the elements of the chart. All these stuff we will discuss in today's video. So please watch it carefully, refer your book while attending my online video class. Stay tuned. Thank you. Welcome back, students. So let's start today's chapter, which is on create, modify, and format chart. In this topic, we will come to know what chart are all about, how many types of charts are there, how you can create, modify, and format charts. So let's dive into the practical part of this lesson. Let me minimize this. I already have my Excel sheet open. Please refer your book on page number 281, where I have created a table based on given in figure 3.8.1. So what is a chart? Well, a chart is a pictorial presentation of data or graphical representation of data in a worksheet. This is sheet 1, is also known as worksheet. So based on this data, your chart can be created. So how to create a chart? First select the data, then click on Insert tab and go to Charts group. When you go to Charts group, there are different type of charts available. These 6 are the basic charts, and if you want to check other charts, click on Other Charts and you find the rest of the charts available over here. So for explanation, I'm selecting column chart. When you click on column chart icon, you have different type of categories. This is 2D column chart, then 3D, and so on. So I'm taking the very basic one. I'm clicking on 2D column chart, and when I click on it, you will find that a chart is already created based on that data. It will show you in graphical format. So how to define a chart? Well, if you see on the next page, that's on page number 282, there is chart element. So these are the elements of a chart. We will discuss one by one. Now what is the area of the chart or chart area? Chart area is normally an area of the object where your chart is prepared. It has two type of categories in the form of axis. This one is horizontal axis and this one is vertical axis. You might have heard about x-axis and y-axis. So this is x-axis, horizontal line, and this one is y-axis. Now what is value axis? It's very simple. The value that you provided in y-axis, and this is the range or the series in y-axis, also known as data series. Now what is the category name? The category name which is highlighted over here, which is marks. This is chart all about marks. Plot area. The plot area is the area on which your graph is created. So this one is plot area. Now what is legend? If you check near marks, there is one color in the box. Now this is legend, which will define what scale or the marks for which the graph is formed. So this represents a pictorial form of marks. A student obtain how much marks is reflected by the color lines or the pattern. A chart title is the main title showing in the top or might be in the bottom. It depends, but it represents the name of the chart. Now what is grid line? Grid line is not showing here because I have not enabled that lines. Normally grid lines are in the form of blocks like this that you are seeing here, but it is in small scale. You might have seen a graph paper. So a graph paper has grid lines where you have multiple lines or blocks within a paper. So these are the chart elements. Now if you have noticed, while creating a chart, you went to Insert tab, and in Insert tab you select any of the defined chart in Charts group. The moment your chart is formed, immediately that highlighter will shift from here to Chart Tools, which has three tabs: Design tab, Layout tab, and Format tab. But by default, Design tab is highlighted, which is normally used how to give a proper pattern of your chart. And if you want to change the style of the chart, you can click on this area and you can select any of the chart that you feel like for your work. So if I click on pie chart, my graph will look like this. In your book, there are different type of charts available. These charts can be found in Insert tab. Basically, there are 6 type of chart. Please go through it one by one, given in your book. And if you have any difficulty, do ask me to discuss about specific chart that you can't understand. All right. So moving on to the next topic, that is how to scale or resize your chart. It is very simple. When once your chart is formed, you will find a block inside which your chart is formed. Now in order to adjust the block, what you can do, you will find the corner area with dotted lines. Go to any of the areas and you will find two directional arrow to expand the size of the graph or shrink the size of the graph. This is how you can resize your chart. And if you want to move this chart from one location to another location, just hover your mouse and you will find 4 direction arrow. So click on this arrow, press your mouse button, left mouse button press, and drag that chart to any of the desired location in your worksheet. It's very easy. And in order to delete the chart, simply click on the chart and press delete button to remove the chart from your worksheet. Now how to do formatting. After you check the design area, the layout area is the area where you can do proper formatting. Now how to change plot area background means if you want to change background, what you can do and how you can do it. In 2010 you have, instead of format plot area, you have format chart area. So how you can do that, right click on the edge of the chart and select format chart area. Now this dialog box is exactly that is given in your book on page number 284, figure 3.8.15. So if you want to change some solid color, you click on this area and select the color that you want to have in your chart. So background color that I've selected from here is solid color, but if you want to change it to different gradients, you can select different type of direction, preset tools to make it a proper graphical look. I'm not liking to have, I'm not suggesting to go for gradient, but it's better you either go for solid color any of the desired color that you feel like. You can go through it by selecting any of the color theme, or else you can go for pattern. If you want any type of pattern in the background of the chart, you can go for it. You can select any of the desired pattern which you feel like, and you can click on close, and it will show you the effect of your background. Now inserting chart title. Sorry. How to insert chart title? Now in order to do that, select a chart, click on chart title button in the labels group. Now where is labels group? Here it is, label group. In label group you will find chart title icon, and where you want to have chart title, if you do not want to have chart title, click on none. If you want to have chart title at the center overlay, you can select this one, and if you want to have above chart title, you can select this one. This is how you can select chart title. Now what else? Then comes formatting. Formatting, I already showed you how to bring that formatting. Here are different type of border, style, shadow. Basically the format of the chart, how you feel like. You can go through it one by one and in a step-by-step manner. Let me show you from the beginning. This one is for coloring the area, changing the pattern of the background. Then border color, if you want to have any proper color in the corner, then you can select the border. Then style, different type of styles are there. You can select one by one, or you can experiment on it. Then this is normally a 3D effect of your chart. Then this glow and soft edges, and if you want to have 3D format, you can select any of the preset given over here, and you can experiment it. The size of height and width of the chart can be adjusted from here, or else if you want to adjust, you can select any corner area of the chart and you can adjust and resize your chart. Then it says something about this chart, which is chart property, and if you want to give any title of for this chart, you can write the title of the chart as title name, and you can write down brief description over here. What else you have? You have formatting x-axis. So formatting x-axis, well, how you can do? An axis is the side of the chart that contains the value according to which chart is plotted. Already this axis is not declared here, and it will be difficult for you to go through pie chart. But to avoid this step, let me go back to the column chart so that it would be easy for you. So as because it is a two-directional graph, which is y-axis and x-axis, here you can do a formatting. How you can do a formatting? In order to format, click on this chart, then point your mouse at y-axis. When you click your mouse on y-axis, you will notice that y-axis value is highlighted. If you double click on it, you can change the number to 2 place of decimal or 1 place of decimal depending on your choice. This is how you can change the format of your y-axis graph. Let me take it as general. So format axis is already highlighted when you double click on this area. let me double click once again. So everything is given over here. You can go one by one to check all these stuff. Then formatting data series. What is formatting data series? This is data series. This one is label, and this one is data series. If you double click on it, you will find y-axis. You will find x-axis information. So you can go one by one and you can make a changes of this values of data according to your choice. So that is it for today. Please go through it. Please go through my video once. If you have any difficulty in understanding any of the elements of charts, please do ask me questions so that you can clear your doubt. See you in the next video. Goodbye, students.